Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this video by Omizi. It's titled DoorDash Girl Lied About Everything. Oop. I knew she was on some nonsense, okay? I feel like most of us knew, but there were people who were in defense of her. I went to go look on TikTok after I reacted to the last vid, and people were saying, no, she did get essayed, and let's not act like men aren't creeps, and they don't do weird stuff like this. He knew what he was doing, and I was like, oh my God. But now it's coming out that she lied about everything. Interesting. Let's get the details. Let's watch.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. They have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working. And they deactivated me.
You guys remember the viral DoorDash girl from about a month ago who claimed to be essayed while doing a delivery? She stated that as she walked up to the door to make the delivery as instructed by the person ordering food, she noticed that the guy was on the couch, seemingly passed out while he had his pants down to his ankles. Now in the video, it stated that a man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have the order left at the door, sees his DoorDasher, me, has a female name, falls asleep on the couch with his pants down and the door wide open. Now where the woman messed up is not only did she put his name out there, but she also put his address and what his home looked like. Also the fact that he was naked, she displayed that online, and that's wrong. And not just wrong from a moral standpoint, but literally illegal. And that's why today she is locked up somewhere, because she has recently been arrested after getting hit with 2 felony charges: unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance
jail
images. Now reports say that according to authorities, the woman's story did not align with the evidence, while what began as a call for justice has escalated to a criminal case. Internet users are still grappling to understand the twist in this story. It goes on to say, according to the police account, the suspect, a 23-year-old woman named Levi Rose Henderson, visited a customer's address on October 12th to deliver food in a contactless drop-off manner. However, she proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside. She found the customer asleep on the couch, wearing his trousers down. She recorded the incident, but later posted the blurred footage of the act on TikTok.
So the police are saying that she opened the door. She proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside,
claiming she was sexually assaulted. Now, this will contradict everything that she said in the beginning, and a lot of us, myself included, fell for the okie doke. Hell, I
didn't fall for
shit. Video where somebody actually went to the guy's house and then they took pictures of the house, and there was no ring camera there. But the report and the accounts from the officers are saying otherwise. However, footage from the ring camera revealed that the customer did not invite her inside. The detectives later determined that he was not intentionally exposing himself, nor was there any evidence of sexual assault. On November 10th, she was arrested for charges related to 2 Class E felonies: unlawful surveillance, as well as the dissemination of unlawful surveillance images. That just means distributing the images that were taken during the unlawful surveillance, so the video online. Now, these aren't just some light charges that are like community service slap on the wrist. Each of these charges apparently have up to 4 years of prison tied to them, which I ain't gonna lie, at that point, I'm snitching. It don't even matter if it's something snitch worthy. I'm finding something to snitch on. 8 years in prison is absolutely insane. Now, if you got your bingo cards out, the report states that she did illegally enter this man's dwelling and take pictures of him while he was in a vulnerable state. So if you had your money down for she did a B&E and broke into his house, then hey, you get the money. Now I have to wait and see if the ring camera footage actually does come out, if she actually gets hit with these charges. But I believe that there are 2 things about this situation that are extremely interesting. The ability to galvanize the internet about your story, about your plight, about your issue is extremely powerful. I know a lot of people gravitated towards this story for a lot of the reasons why a lot of people would gather towards this story. Young white girl, damsel in distress, playing on the heartstrings of victims in the past. I think my biggest takeaway from this situation is that there is a continuous misinformation and disinformation loop that exists on the internet. Now, as it seems right now, she herself is the start of the disinformation loop. But at this point in 2025, all we have to live off of are videos. We can't take words seriously anymore. And even those videos can be, corrupted and distorted. Now, look, I'm not saying that I'm above the madness. I too jump into the fire like the rest of the crowd. But throughout this whole cycle, it was interesting seeing how many people were ready to jump out on a ledge, put out a cropped image, say that something that existed that actually didn't exist existed in order
This looks like a fake ass door.
to spin their narrative about this young girl and her
so
situation.
Weird.
The sad part about it is it's actually so easy to be deceived on this internet, and it's even more harder to find the truth. This generation is supposed to have access to information fast, but that doesn't always mean that it's good. And it also doesn't help when even the creator themselves is saying stuff that has holes in it, flaws in it, doesn't line up with this, that, and the third story. It makes it to where even in the follow-up videos, you have to question what they're saying.
I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time.
Now, I know everybody's looking to jump and pile on this woman. And hey, go ahead. I'm not going to stop. Rightfully so.
I thought he was about to say, please don't do that. Hey, go ahead. I can't stop you. Please don't do that. That's weird as fuck. Jesus.
In a lot of her videos, she does say some things that are out of pocket and crazy.
I was kicked out of this apartment 6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell. I just want to say that a fucking milk just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you, Sue. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
Now, about this situation, whether you're on the winning side, the losing side, or you just stayed neutral, what is very interesting to me is that there was a lot of misinformation and disinformation about the situation. I saw a bunch of random tweets popping up on the timeline claiming that they knew the guy.
People do this all the time. This is why you cannot take these comments seriously. This is why I don't bother. Okay, I do very little comment reading. Even when I'm looking on TikTok, I might skim to look at a comment or two because sometimes they be funny. You know, especially if it's a funny video, I might look and see what people saying. But for the most part, especially when it's a situation like this, I'm not looking to the comments for information because they just will say anything. People also be pretending to be other races, other genders. Or fucking they be making up professions that they got. I'm a doctor, so you ain't no fucking doctor. Shut up. As somebody who has their degree in biochemistry, you ain't got shit. You didn't even graduate from high school. Be quiet. People lie all the time. They get on this app, okay, YouTube app, on the TikTok app, Instagram app, and just lie. They just lie for fun. So if you believe in anything in the comments, you need help yourself. Jesus. People lie.
The house.
My friend knows him. Your friend don't know shit. You ain't even got no friends, ladybug. That's why you online all day making up shit for likes. Cause you want some type of validation. Give me something. Like my comment. Please believe me, y'all. Cause you ain't got no friends. This is embarrassing.
And that he does have a Ring doorbell camera.
She walked in from what my friend said. Oh, this is so pathetic. I hate people.
And that they knew to talk to the
Lord.
guy.
And then even that other person who fucking Photoshop did a terrible Photoshop job, by the way. But Photoshop that door on there. Like, what? Y'all spend this much time in a job application. Filling out a job application. That's where y'all need to direct your time to. Because this is sad.
Man in question. And let's not forget about the slew of videos that came out surrounding the situation depicting there being some sort of a Ring camera doorbell, door knock-in type situation going on.
There is Ring footage from the DoorDash video. Okay, so if you somehow haven't heard the news by now, allegedly people on the internet claim that the man on his couch in his own house has Ring camera footage of the whole situation going on, which has people outraged.
That's AI.
But probably the craziest thing about this whole situation.
And from her clip, you can clearly see it's pitch black outside. It's dark. So that clip doesn't make sense.
Everybody keeps flip-flopping on whose side they're actually on. Personally, I did the same thing. First I was defending her, then I wasn't, then I was again, and I'm just all over the place. Now, I've done a lot of research about this, and I actually couldn't find the footage anywhere or the man talking about where the footage is. Now, this could just be another thing where the internet just spreads rumors for attention, but the DoorDash girl hasn't uploaded for a week on her page, which has people questioning what's going on with her.
I just think that it's interesting.
She in a slammer.
That people are so invested in this.
She's sitting in jail,
willing to
as
go
she should
so
be.
far to prove their point that they're even generating Sora fake AI videos to prove that this girl broke into the house.
Leave the food by the door. No, I'm going in.
All right.
I am the victim! I am the victim!
Leave the food on the door?
Oh, we're cooked.
Nah, I'm going in now.
This don't even look like. This is not even the right house or angle. You know what?
I am the victim! I am the victim!
These These aren't even good AI videos. Now, you and I, as trained AI viewers on this channel, which I've got to do more AI videos, because every time I text my mom, she like falls for some sort of AI scandal. It's a process, chat. It's a process. You've got to hold the hand of the elderly.
My daddy better not ever call me about no AI shit. I'm gonna hang up. I'm not even gonna humor you with the response. I'm hanging up because figure it out. You're too old to be this gullible. Like, come, let's use our brains for a second.
Actual content. They
don't get no pass.
This is real. And whether it turns out to be the actual depiction or not the depiction, the question is, why are people so ready to put this disinformation and misinformation out there in order to get a win in the conversation? As stuff started to come out, I felt like I was
because that's their only validation with
Black Mirror episode with how much to back people were going for these different individuals. And on the flip side of the AI videos that were in defense of the man who was naked on the couch, there was also disinformation and misinformation put out in an attempt to protect the woman in this situation who claimed she was the SA victim.
Again, I can't say for certain if that is true or not. Now here's a picture of Austin and what he looks like. And yes, I did blur out somebody who was with him because that is not right to put her in the picture. But I did end up finding his Facebook, and it was from the same town that he is in, and everything tracks. Now, I did end up finding his Twitter as well, and he has not posted anything on the whole situation. Now, lastly, Casey had said that there was a case on Austin. And as you can see, there was a case with Austin. I blurred out his last name because I don't want to dox anybody, but he did have a case for disorderly conduct. Now, looking more into the case, you can actually see that he was in trouble for indecent exposure, but since it was his first time, it got moved down to disorderly conduct.
And see, this is where I step out of the conversation. I don't know what type of day and age we're in, but the stuff that I'm seeing that people are willing to believe disinformation, misinformation, AI videos, fake content, etc., in order to prove their point.
And what is this that you just showed us? You could have easily whipped that up. Like, that's your proof? And who's this random white man? That's your proof? That could be anybody. Like, shut up.
To get their shit off is
weird.
Really, really strange and unbelievable. I get it. You get some sort of instant gratification in the moment of being on the right side of history. But I promise you, there is no scorecard for Chatter 707. There's no scorecard for X creator when it comes to who's right or who's wrong on these different things. And ultimately, we have to check, and this is just another time. And I'm not saying that I'm not like totally blaming this in this conversation, but this is another time where we have to check what we are putting out here. Check what's being pushed to the forefront. I bring up those obviously bad AI videos in this conversation because I saw big TikTok creators actually put that shit on their page and pose it as real video. Forget if they get vindicated in December or whatever. That's not right. Like, that's just not right at all. And I know that people will be ready to jump on the bandwagon and kind of poo-poo on her for all the things that she's done in this situation, the potential lies that she's told, etc., etc. But I will say we are creating a pretty bad environment here where people are allowed to use AI video, this much disinformation, this much misinformation in order to get their shit off about any sort of actual situation. It's the evil world we live in, man.
That is insane. People literally hop on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and report on these fake ass stories. There's one thing to give an opinion on a viral story with just the information that we are provided, but it's an entirely different thing to hop on these apps and just fabricate all of these things entirely just for views and clicks and engagement. Or if somebody send you some fake shit or AI video, you immediately believe it. Oh, okay, let me hurry up and post it. They so thirsty to be the one to break the story or to post it first and get the likes and the views and the attention that they don't even want to fact check anything. But that is your responsibility if you up here trying to report on shit and trying to be a source of information, as some of these people claim to do. They're like, oh, let me tell y'all what's actually going on. This is the story. This is the situation. If you in that position and you not fact checking anything, I think they should be held liable as well. But yeah, I knew her story didn't sound right. I knew she was on some bullshit. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.